Virtual reality, in a lot of ways, is a two-edged sword. It has strengths and it has weaknesses, and there are good things about it, and there's bad things about it. We wanted to take a few moments and discuss some of the pros and cons of virtual reality. Now, we've a lot on Second Life, and so what I need to point out to you, Second Life, is Second Life has some good sides and some bad sides. One of which is it does require a great deal of parental and adult supervision. There are areas in Second Life that kids simply don't need to be a part of. And so it needs to be very careful, and you set it up. That's one of the reasons we suggest creating your own virtual reality adventures, expeditions, so that you can avoid those. Now, Mrs. Hicks, or Professor Hicks, I should say, in 2016, points out that there are certain specific disadvantages. She points out that it deteriorates human connections. In other words, you don't have the one-on-one connection there, person to person. It lacks flexibility, and in some ways that makes a lot of sense. You're not really open to try and manipulate the environment. It does have some punctuality issues. I mean, I dealt with it earlier today when the internet dropped. Boom, I had no way to get on. Number 4, you can get a true addiction to the real world, and that is a real thing. That is really a problem that people are struggling with, is they get addicted. And especially for the higher end virtual reality headsets, virtual reality can be extremely expensive. Some of the sets go as high as $4,000 or $5,000. Now, the Google cardboard that we're using on this slide is actually only $7, but generally, now with every disadvantage, there's also advantages. One of the things it does is it provides outstanding virtual visualizations in the classroom. And anybody who's ever realized that when you reinforce what they hear with what they see, how much longer they remember it. Number 2, it creates interest. I mean, the reality is that even though